Here comes the sun. Do 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 do. Hey everybody, thanks for joining me today on my Rustic summer episode. I have some really pretty DIYs for you that I got all my supplies at Dollar Tree, and we are gonna have so much fun putting these things all together. So what do you say? Let's get started. Come on. Hey everybody, I'm Soozie and this is Soozie's Stuff. Welcome to station KDIY Channel 146. I'm so happy you're here. I would love it if you'd click and subscribe and then click the bell to be notified when I upload a new episode. And if you like what you see, give me a thumbs up or even a comment. So don't touch that dial. Let's go make some stuff. Our first sunshiny project today is called Hello Sunshine. And we're going to be using all of these supplies from Dollar Tree except for the paint and the wooden letters. Now I got this sign not too long ago. It was over in the garden section and it had this galvanized sign on it. And I used it in my previous video, the Sew Water Weight sign. So I love that. So I had just peeled it off and knew that I was going to use this sign for something, and it came in handy this time around. So I'm excited to use it. So all I did was take my antique wax and did the bottom part. I did have to add some truffle paint because sometimes that wax doesn't cover very well. And now on the curvy part, I'm just adding sort of a base using the white acrylic paint. And I'm going to be using all three of these colors. It's a yellow and a harvest orange, and then that other one is apricot. So I'm putting down the yellow now, and then I'm just going to be sort of blending it to make a sun. I love playing with paint and blending and mixing. When I went to school, my minor was art, so I loved the art part of my college days. And I actually looked up a sun picture on Google to sort of give me some ideas where I did want to put some highlights and some lowlights and do the blending, and it came out really well. So always use Google to kind of help you out and guide you. And so now I'm just going to kind of blend it all together, and it really came out lovely. I love it. So now I'm using this wired jute cord, and I had gone to Dollar Tree and I was looking for the thicker, like the rope with the wire in it, and I couldn't find it. But they had this. It was a smaller jute twine with wire. I have never seen it. Oh my goodness, grab it. It's wonderful to work with. So all I was doing is sort of bending it high and low and high and low and sort of pinching it. Then I turned over my sun and hot glued it all on, and it came out great. Now I liked it at this step. I almost left it, and I don't know. I liked it, and maybe you will stop here, but I just had to add some curlies in there. And so I just sort of twisted it around, cut it off, and sort of kind of bent it and went this way and that, because the sun rays are always crazy and different. So I did that, and then I hot glued those pieces on the back as well. So what do you think? Should I have added the curlies or not? Curlies or no curlies? I kind of liked it. It gave it something extra. Check out these wooden letters. I am in love with them. I was looking around Amazon and found these letters. They come with this little box, and they come with a ton. I will link this down below. You have to have these letters. Oh my goodness, they are just fabulous, I tell you. And they work just fabulous with this project. So I'm spelling out Hello Sunshine and just a little teeny dot of glue, and we're just finishing that up. I absolutely love this project. It makes me smile. It's so pretty, so easy. And even if you couldn't find the sign like that, maybe you can find just a round disc. And then you could add the rays all the way around it. That would be really pretty. So I hope you enjoyed Hello Sunshine. And there's my friend's candle. I mentioned her last time. Shepherd's Tail Candle Company. I'll link it down below. Check out her awesome candles. And I hope you can make a Hello Sunshine today. Be perfect for your patio. Our next sunshiny project is called the Amazing Sunflower Plate. And I'll be using these supplies here from Dollar Tree. Now, I hope everybody has seen these wall stickers, the sunflower. You can usually find this most of the time. I've always seen it at usually every Dollar Tree I go to, but I have never seen this beautiful bronzy, coppery charger. Isn't it gorgeous? I just fell in love when I saw this. I had to buy a couple of them, and I thought the sunflower would look perfect right on top. So I'm going to be sticking that on and using some Mod Podge, and I'm going to be using the gloss Mod Podge because this plate is so shiny, and I certainly don't want to tone it down, and it'll make the sunflower shiny too. So I'm slathering on a good amount of Mod Podge, and remember this is the gloss Mod Podge, and so I'll be doing that, and it doesn't take very long to dry. Look, in a few seconds. And so I am going to be using these little wooden laser cut words. This one says amazing, and I just thought this plate and sunflower together are amazing. And don't we always have amazing summers? So this project is complete, super easy, very low budget, and it just looks beautiful. To me, this looks so high end, and I love using my picture frame little stand to display this gorgeous piece. And I hope that you are able to find a bronze charger and a sunflower, and you can create your amazing sunflower plate today. And keeping with our summer vibe, I've got summer blocks, and so I'll be using these supplies from Dollar Tree. I love those foam dice. I haven't seen them in a while, and then when I did, I bought a lot of them, and so I hope that you're able to find some. And I just put them on a skewer, and I'm using the apple barrel burnt umber, and I'll be giving those 2 coats. And you see here, I didn't use the poster board stickers. I used these stickers that are so cute. I love the font. They're sort of gold and bronzy looking, and they're shiny. So it went perfect with all of my projects today. So I added the little sunflower for the U you see up there, but I just felt like it just was too big. I didn't like it, and I went through my stash and I totally forgot I had these beautiful sunflower stickers that they just came out with, and now I'm trying to decide which one. They are so cute. I'm so glad that I found them. I just actually bought them and put them away, and so I finally decide on the one there at the bottom. I think it'll be perfect. Look at that truck. We're gonna have to use that for something. And so it just went perfect right on top, and it just completes this look. Oh, I love it. It's so perfect. The last thing I'm gonna do is just take my sandpaper block and give it sort of a rustic feel, since that is our theme today, is a rustic summer. And so I'm just going to distress these, and then we'll be finished. Ta-da! It's complete. These would look perfect on a shelf, on a table. You could even stack them up vertically, which you'll see in my last little part of the video, I show you that. And so I just love these blocks. They're so easy and so fun to do anything with. And I'm so glad we spelled out summer, because it's going to be a beautiful summer. And my last project today is called the Sunflower Rope Frame. And it is a very whimsical take on a sunflower. So I'll be using these supplies from Dollar Tree. And the first one is this little sunflower frame. And it has these little tiny dowels to stick in the hole there to stand up. So we'll fix that later because I'm going to hot glue it in there. So the very first thing I'm going to do is use my burnt umber paint and paint the outer parts. Now, normally a sunflower is yellow on the outside and brown on the inside, but I wanted to use this really cool rope that I found at Dollar Tree, and I just had to use it. And so we're just going to kind of go a little opposite, and that's what makes it very whimsical. And so I'm using my sandpaper here to sort of give it the rustic look, and the painting is complete. So now I'm just going to take this really cool rope. I saw it over there in the hardware section, and I thought, wow, that would be really cool to sort of spin around and make an inside of the sunflower. So we're going to be hot gluing that all in, super easy to do. And here we go. And I'm finishing up my second flower. You see at the very top there, I painted a little wooden bead with the same brown burnt umber, and I hot glued it right in the center. So I think that really completes this look, and it really hides, if you couldn't get that very first part in the center, it's kind of tricky to get it started and to look right. So the little wooden bead hides that part. And so now I'm just sort of closing up the end and making sure it kind of blends in there. And these are so cute. I just love them. And I think they're perfect for our rustic summer today. So here comes the last bead on there. And now I'm just going to hot glue the little wooden dowels right in there so they'll stand up perfectly. And as I finish up the little stands, I noticed I had some rope over to the side that has the wire inside, and so this would be great too to use in the center if you wanted to keep your little sunflower a more neutral color. But I really love how the yellow rope turned out. It was so fun to use. I'd never used it before, and I like to try new things. And so this came out so cute, and I hope that you're able to find all these supplies. I just now saw the sunflower frames, so get yours today. Thanks so much for joining me today with my Here Comes the Sun episode. It was so fun to try some new supplies from Dollar Tree, and I was so excited to use this copper charger. Like I said, I'd never seen it before, and it just fit perfectly with today's theme. I want to give a quick shout out to my subscribers. Thank you so much. And a quick shout out to all my new subscribers. It sure is nice to meet you, and I'll see you next week. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and even a comment. I would love to hear from you. I'll see you next time on Soozie's Stuff, KDIY Channel 146. Bye, everybody.